Now then, you load. Yes, you load. Let's post this shit everywhere again because, well, kind of what I do. Technically speaking, I could do it beforehand, but where would be the fun in that, you know? Where's the other one? It is. Now we have this, which means only one is out of. If you're not loaded. You have not loaded. Well, let's give it a second to actually load, so I can be sure that everything is working as intended. Otherwise, you know, I might as well be talking to a wall. Which, to be fair, you know, realistically speaking, I'm doing this because I'm staring at a wall, don't I? I mean, a nicely wallpapered wall, but still, technically speaking, a wall. Yeah, let's not go into that particular detail too deeply, shall we? Now then, we have this set up. Now I need to set up one more thing that I usually don't need to set up. Don't need to set it up now. Namely this. And then I need to do this. And just in case we're getting bored, I have set it up. Now, change things around. Welcome to once again a nice little round of Crusader Kings. Just as promised, basically. And it will also give me a nice opportunity to take care of my pipes, because they are in dire need once again of cleaning and maintenance. And since this is a game that is actually not too intensive, let's say, on the extra side, I'm pretty sure I will actually find the time. So do excuse me if I seem a bit more distracted than usual, but I also kind of want to, you know, in the long and short of things, talk a bit more about this particular game. But yeah, for the moment we shall just play a bit around. As you can see, I've created a character and I had some fun playing around with making him a massive amount of exotishness, basically. He's a very rich, overpowered person, or he will be a very rich person very soon. And out of pure, you know, nostalgia, I once again chose the nice little area of Nessa as my main holding. It's a bit of my stable choice in Crusader Kings too, so it seemed rather fitting, to put it very mildly. So I've decided to just let it do. I did set up some things like look for spouse and stuff already, but apart from that we're just gonna let things run its course for the moment, and which, funnily enough, I actually do like this view more than this view. This view is kinda annoying, honestly. I mean, I can go for kingdom titles, but the only thing I'm then going to see is that nonsense. Blackness. Once again, I've chosen a Bavarian as my wife, but, you know, you have to excuse me, she always had the vacant thing. It was like, you're gonna be long and fertile. We will have 1,000,000 children. Now, I do like to play, a bit different from other people maybe, but I do like to play from the small one. Let's pay homage to Liege. That's actually our way to interacting. See, the small ones like us don't really have a royal court to adhere to, but what we can do is interact with our liege's royal court. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend basically 50 of our dearly beloved prestige to demonstrate submission. We can promise him favors and stuff, but I don't really want to. Like, increased obligations, you know, he's gonna take my tax money. I don't like that. Let's just demonstrate my submission. Servants usher me into King Ludwig II. We don't even know how long that guy will stay around, but let's not bother with that. Hall in Baden, where he sits his throne waiting to hear my pledge. I kneel at the feet of my lord and pledge the many oaths of homage, as his scribes recorded the event. Of that, the ceremony is complete. I have nothing to offer my king except my promise to faithfully serve as a vassal of the kingdom. Ludwig bid me to arise, and confirms his satisfaction, along with rights to the lands I rule in his stead. We gain 25 renown for that, he gains 10 opinion of us, and we gain 25 prestige. Basically, we have paid 15 prestige in the long and short of it. My idea here is the following. Since we are part of the Duchy of Hesse, that is usually my standard first target, we aim for that, basically, but that's a long thing. Mostly because the Count Coburg Castle is majorly over us, power-wise, and The Duke, too, who's actually the one who I can probably attack, all things considered, because he's under the same Leech Lord as I am, is also very powerful, but give it some time, a few years maybe, shall pass, and we shall gain all that we would ever want. Yeah. So the waiting game basically begins. I do like this game, I'll give him that much. When Paradox has once again managed to do a good ruler, a good dynasty simulator, basically. It's fun. It is still vastly inferior to Crusader Kings 2, though. Then again, you know, Crusader Kings 2 at its very beginning, I do remember playing that one in its vanilla version, also felt like a good start. Not much else, though. It was very much a beginning and not much more to offer, which is kind of what you would expect, honestly, concerning Paradox's most profound policy of sending you an endless amount of DLC. Now, how does this make Crusader Kings 3 look so far? Crusader Kings 3 has, in major, not just cosmetic ones, 2 DLCs if memory serves. One is the Northern Lords. Honestly, I don't indulge in that much because I rarely play with the Northern Lords. I don't enjoy playing with them, honestly. Let me give you a major reason for that. Okay, let's take a look at Upland. Jarl Björn. Björn, Iron Side of Upland. Okay. Now, what is that? I Toff got something. Yeah, no. Not even going to try. I'm just going to murder many, many names. Yeah, my main reason for not playing them. The names just irritate me. If I have to see that Jarl declares war on you, I'm gonna get, you know, annoyed. Admittedly. But it really didn't give me much. I mean, it's good that they start adding in more to the northern factions, because those can be quite interesting, and I do know some people who actually enjoy playing the northern lords in Crusader Kings 2, so they do have some appeal to them, mind you. Just not my cup of tea necessarily, though. Then again, it doesn't have to be. Technically speaking, it really doesn't have to be. Now then, let's make a bit faster so we actually can see something happening, maybe potentially. Or maybe this is one of those games where it's just going to be very slow. My preferred style of starting very low is kind of bound to how I view things. I mean, I did play around with the Ottomans and the Byzantine Empire a bit. The Byzantines just because they're interesting. Some of their little internal mechanics that they have going. And some of the things you can get there. And the Ottomans, I don't like starting with a giant land, basically. If I have what feels like a million counties under my rule, I tend to be sloppy with them. I have no problem losing them because, well, would I? What do I care for losing a war and losing 5-6 counties with it? I have like a million more sitting and waiting for me, basically. You know, getting the basic bitch truth. Alright, first and foremost, I kinda send out to do the usual. Sway my dear little bishop to be more friendly with me. Because, all things aside, way back when, people were basically the bitch boys of the church. Since he's the main bitch boy who is responsible for our part of the world, I should probably make him happy. Free tenant. Sure, I'll take your money. Then I'm gonna send my councilman to make my land more free again. It's gonna take him 5 years to recuperate from that, but a bit of money now probably goes a long way in helping with our things. Apart from that, we should probably kinda sway our spy master, because if that guy is against you and it comes to somebody plotting against you, yeah, kinda in a bad place that you wanna avoid. Much as you can, basically. Apart from that, playing as one of the major factions is interesting. You have, of course, a lot more options, army-wise, and building-wise. You can really pump things up at an amazing degree. Honestly, when you're small, very small, like we are right now, there's a certain risk to the gameplay, namely that you play for an hour or two, and you suddenly get annihilated because your Leech Lord loses a war, and your area is basically getting bartered off. Happened to me on a few occasions, but not all the time. We can hope. In order to kind of alleviate it, I did. I'm not really playing for achievements right now. I did ease up the difficulty down to easy, so we have some bonuses, so we don't just randomly lose inside, you know, an hour or so. Usually when I play normally, I don't really care if I lose, you know, 2-3 hours in progress. Playing it as an Iron Man, not a problem. That's what kind of feels somewhat sucky though in a stream situation, where we finally build something up and then we just lose it all. At least for Crusader Kings 3. In 2 I don't really mind so much, because in 2 I'm not experienced enough and patient enough to deal with that. 60% you get high quality craving. Gain 10 dredge. You lose 5 because you're greedy. Let's learn something from him. And as you can see, I'm already starting on the architect line, so building up our little county is basically what we are trying to do. We do have hillside fields already. At the moment I think everything that gives me taxation is probably a good start. Extra lands, here we come. 2 fucking years it takes. But oh well. In hopes for profit. What a leisurely stroll, the cry for particular merchants stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the streets. Sweet assortment of wares. 15% get a... You lose 5 and get 5. No. We tried, and we failed. All that what it means to be a merchant in essence. Of course, the amount of failure you can actually survive as a merchant really depends on what you have before. We have a sponge on a stick. Health, tiny penalty. I get to actually have a thing that gives me a penalty to my health. Why would I even want to equip that? I mean, I can barter that off probably. And I give that to my leech, for example. My leech. Give an artifact. Will become the owner of sponge on a stick. Gains 20 opinion you. Will not accept. Why not? No, I'd rather not have that, thank you. We're getting raided again. Yeah, that's the beginning of the... Actually, not the beginning, we are right in the smack the middle of the 9th century, so of course, the bloody fucking northern invaders are all over the fucking place. Stinking the place up for everybody else. Would be one nice way of saying it. We still have no hair, and we can petition your liege. But basically what it means, you can ask your liege for certain favors. Obviously you can ask for a council position and the like. Honestly, I'm surprised it doesn't give me a council position outright, because I'm a very skilled person. Definitely the kind you would like to have in your chambers. Now as for my council, you are happy, you are happy, you two are not yet happy. Sway. The Marshal, Major Eric, has insulted me gravely. He had the audacity to name me a loathsome knave in front of my court. Demands satisfaction for this night. Who are you? Faithful ruler of Bohemia. Good one, Eric. Insulting own powers, just like that. Not even for any good reason, mind you, just because, basically because I can. And then it's way our people to our cause, so they don't get any funny ideas about betraying me. At least not right now. I do kinda need them to be in a good mood. For a while. I mean, I could use the steward things to go there. But not yet. As I said, we're kinda saving up our money, building up our little provinces, and Wait for things to come. Good opportunities arise. The end goal is to get the Duchy of Hesse going strong. That will take some time, put it mildly. Climate energy. Okay, our pastures are built. Actually, I do think I remember, if I remember it right, it is in Fighting is when you have something built and you actually get raided or something while that is getting built, you lose all of your investment in that. It's a sort of situation I don't really want to encounter, put it mildly. I'm a bit worried about that as well. Scouting outside my territory there. But the party has decided to go the other way. Complete. Another successful sway. Sway him, and next we're gonna sway our lord. I don't know, I do like games like this. They give me an opportunity to, well, basically sit very relaxedly in front of my PC. Nice, finally. We might get an heir out of this. It might actually be a very good heir, considering that we have many things that we can actually genetically pass on. And I'm almost done cleaning my pipes while talking. See, I can do 3 things. I can sit here, watch my monitor with the game on it, clean my pipes, and talk to you. That is not a good way to enhance my multitasking ability. I don't know. Really the best way. But nonetheless, I'm rather pleased. The Royal Court. Kinda come back full circle back to this. The same, actually, I feel for the Northern Lords and the game in general. It is, in fact, too pricey. Crusader Kings 2 in basic bitch version, mind you, without any of the DLC, is free. You can, right, go ahead, fucking download it and play it. It is the vanilla version. It's not gonna be much satisfaction there. Ooh, little son. Let me look at you, my son. You have become intelligent. That is terrible. You shall be named after myself, a Hartmann. And you will of course be taught by myself. You will be educated by me, your unbelievable awesome guardian. I mean, I had a bit too much fun, you know, finding the good traits, the long list, and eating them. But I was also expecting, since I gave my character the good thing, that he is actually going to be busy, you know, walking like rabbits. Apparently not. Another council meeting, another conflict. Suffragan Bishop and Spymaster are arguing violently about the upcoming building projects. Count, I could silence them with a single word. I have a bad idea. My diplomatic pursuits have given me insight on how to handle situations like these. Everyone. I arranged a great compromise. Nice. Okay, since all of my people are happy, I'm going to now try and sway my, not too clever, sway my liege in my direction. Because if at all possible, I would kinda like to marry my people and his people. Because there's no way in hell I'm gonna get the king defeated in any way, shape or form, mind you. But I don't have to. Instead, we're gonna be friends with him and his family. He has a lot of royals in his family, as is pretty damn obvious. And if some of them have children, we might actually be able to get into their good book. Like Prince Kalman, for example. You have a son, 2 sons. 2 sons. And you have 1 granddaughter. Why can't I? Pretty sure I clicked on the right button. Pretty sure we have one. Why has this not registered yet? Okay, I just click play for a while. Maybe now. Strange. No, apparently my child is not eligible. Oh, let's wait a bit and let him create more children for us. Yeah, let's go for centralization first. Well, rest is, as they say, a bit of a waiting game. But yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah, pricing. Um, Crusader Kings 2, if you played it from vanilla to now with all of the DLC, has probably cost you let's kindly presume pretty much above 200 bucks. And if we go by the trending right now, the set of Crusader Kings 3 with both of its DLCs, and I'm only going to count the major ones here, is like what, 80 bucks right now? If we follow that trend and we apply around the same major DLCs as we have for Crusader Kings 2, we'll end up with a lot more money than just 200. That's putting it mildly. Of course, people are always like, but things get more pricey every day. It's normal that prices rise. Yes, somewhat. To a certain degree. Not that much, though. That's kind of cheap. Feels like somebody's trying to cheat me, basically. And I do not like that feeling at all. And to describe Paradox's DLC policy as anything but predatory would be a very generous statement. Because in the end, that's precisely what it is. They damn well know that they serve a niche that doesn't really have that many in the way of alternatives. Which is why they're getting away with that. A little daughter. A Christine. No, my liege. Let me try this again. Arranged marriage between you and my daughter. Not, but close. Are you actually the same one I clicked on already? No. Interesting thing is, he does have a fucking daughter. Maybe she's already promised. Maybe that's it, actually. That could, of course, be it. Was unpleasant that I was too late, but our basic best chance in this sort of scenario when you start from down below is basically marrying up. Which is difficult. It's always going to be an uphill battle, to put it mildly. But necessarily not a bad one. One last for the pipes. Straight one. Straight one is easier because it's as the name implies, straight one. But yeah, my thoughts on the matter are relatively clear. It is a fun game. It is still fucking overpriced for what it actually is right now. I'm sure, I'm relatively sure that if this goes the same development road as Crusader Kings 2 did, that would be most pleasant, because then in 5 years' time we will have an awesome game that will probably stay with us for years upon years of playing. Fervent Feaster. Many months have passed since the lords and ladies of the realm gathered at the feast, my count. It would benefit you, not to mention those among us who appreciate a good feast, if that was remedied soon. You know how much money that costs? We are kind of saving up to build up our lands here. But, it's also a giant but. Recent years have actually, for me personally, done a bit of a decline of my opinion on the sheer quality of DLCs that Paradox actually puts out. Quite a few of those have been not that pleasant, me personally. Okay, let's see, what are you? You are a vicious, stubborn, trusting person. Let's praise his ambition then, that should make him happy. Recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. Can I think that we might both benefit from increased communication? See? But the whole point of why I'm doing this is, of course, to get into the good books of my liege, so I can potentially marry into his family through sheer likability alone, because status-wise, we're so far below our king as we can be. We are bloody count. But history has shown that counts do, at occasion, manage to marry into the royal families. So, it's not impossible. It's not impossible at all. Well, if he would produce a fucking offspring that I could get into. Wait, that sounds kind of wrong, doesn't it? Yeah, how much dislike do you have for that? 17%. Well, 17 points. If I sway you, we may be able to overcome this before things get annoying. Let's re-equip all of the pipes. And then I'm done with that. Which means we can also focus a bit more on the map and see what's going on around us. Because when you're playing a small nation, beginning is kinda slow. Yes, very much so. My son and Herr Hartman sometimes lies and tests boundaries. Often avoids suspicion with the sweet demeanor. People always forgive him. He becomes charming. That's the start. Well, also, I do like that even though I'm just a count, I can interact with the royal court. Just not as the owner of a royal court, but as a... You learned of Major Eric's non-believer. Yeah, you the one? You're the one, aren't you? You're a non-believer? I believe it. In this day and age, a non-believer at my court. It ain't good. Anyway, we're swinging you, aren't we? Prince Kalman. Technically, if he could get into his good graces, he's the most likely candidate to become the next king after all. That would not sit too badly with me, actually. That's putting it badly. Oh, someone died. That was my suffragan. Sure, wasn't it? It was. Terrible, terrible, poor, poor, poor. But if I give him this position again, he's gonna like me. Let's just hope that I don't get ill in the next few years. That would kinda suck. Then again, I do have all of the health bony and stuff. I mean, not all of them. Technically speaking, if you don't play for achievements, you can basically create real monsters of characters because you can add all the good things that you would ever want. Or don't. It's kinda breaking it. He's not swayed. Well, I don't care. There's one thing we have on our time, on our hands. It's time. But yes, that way around makes a lot more sense. Well, let's wait a bit longer and see what happens, and then we're going to take a look around on the map and see what has happened in the last few years that we have basically just stared at the most generous lands we reign. By God's will, of course. Which is technically true. Every ruler that rules a piece of land is, of course, given this authority by God. Or so they would claim, at the very least. Hard to disprove such a claim, isn't it? But hey, we are getting better at our stewardship thing, which makes building things up a lot easier. Not to mention cheaper. And then we have all of that. What else do I want? I think the barracks to get some more levies, because at some point I kind of want to have the Duchy of Hesse, and if I want to have that, it's going to take some more troops than I have right now. Now, he serves directly under Duke Otto of Angria, and since I can only declare war on people who actually serve under the same liege, it would be him, I need to beat his 1200. Now some allies would be, of course, amazing for that. But those are rather hard to come by. Only minus 15, eh? I guess more, bit more waiting is in order. Having to sway people for that though. Kind of saddening, isn't it? But hey, we're making a decent amount of money. I mean, I could also save up and use mercenaries, but that's not good. You know, somebody's accused of witchcraft. It's also not good. For them, that is. Brunhilde. The dishonorable antagonist. Well, you're gonna die. Oh, not that scream. I kinda missed them screaming when I burned them at the cross. I do remember one time we played Crusade against 2 and I accidentally burned, what was it, my sister or something? Like, yeah, I burned a witch, and I was like, whoops! No, Kinslayer. Ah, look, he's wait. Maybe that's actually enough. It is. Barely. But it is enough. And now we have an alliance with him. Considering that he has 2,000 troops, if I can get him into a... to help me out with my little war effort, play my own little duchy, let's just say that's gonna make a major difference. Because right now he is strong enough that he could beat our enemies' forts. And he's close by. That too is relatively important, to put it mildly. I mean, sure, let's imagine I ally myself to, I don't know, the Byzantine Empire. It's neat. It's really neat, because they are pretty damn strong. But it's also very far away. Even if they help me in my wars, the sheer amount of time it takes them to actually come up here would be amazingly disadvantageous, to put it mildly. Do I have enough to buffer though? That's the question. I'm also going to continue to sway him, so that is... the higher his opinion is, basically, the higher the chances that he will actually help us in a war situation. And since we are one of the very much minor powers around here place, most of our neighbors are actually relatively powerful duchies with dukes that have quite a lot more in the way of troops than what we have. So we kinda need some powerful allies to make sure they don't come up with any funny ideas about catching my territory to enlarge their own. That would be most unfortunate indeed. But it's done, this is done. Basically, as soon as I have refilled my pipes with tobacco, I finished. You know, people always ask me why even do that. That's something that, you know, old-timers do. It is. Also, it's a lot of work. But that's the whole point. It's not like smoking, actually. Not at all, funnily enough. It's very different. Not just from the fact that you don't actually just smoke, but that you actually have to invest some work into it. Now, I do need a temple here. That costs a lot of money. I'm thinking of actually investing a bit more into Marburg, and inside of Marburg city, or well, rather castle, which belongs directly to me, which means it pays directly to me to build up also quite a few money makers. Like pastures and hunting grounds. What can you actually get? Well, basically the same. It's really not true, you can get walls and towers, which gives you garrison forces. And another 0.2 in tax. But the fields alone give me 0.5. Something to aim for. Now then, we have gotten into the good graces of one of his sons, the second son. Was it the first son? It was the first son, wasn't it? Yes. Now, since we don't know how the strife for the country is going to turn out when he dies, I would kind of like to get into some of the other ones too. Good graces also, they're of course very valuable allies. If I look at my child. Okay, let's change the... Gender female. Well, yeah. Okay, but wait a second. Can I... Defaults? Maybe that was actually what was blinding me, my own settings. It was. Minus 87, eh? Oh boy. Well, that is gonna take some patience then. If I wanted to do it. I mean, I don't necessarily have to go for my leash. I can go for... well, the naval ones too. But you know, no crime is ever left unpunished in this world. Also, bit of a funny little fact there, and was kind of like, okay, I know there are some mods for Crusader Kings 3, and it was, at some point I actually found out that actually people go and do like, you know, smexy loading screens and stuff, and I was like, okay, let's see how far they take it. Really fast, the answer. I have once again underestimated the pure degeneracy that humanity is capable of. And so, out of sheer curiosity, before I started, I actually looked this up online. Yes, there actually are little pervy mods for Crusader Kings 3 already available. I am baffled, to put it bluntly. When I look at Crusader King, I see many, many great things, but I have never ever considered there to be much place, much option. Smexy in here. Lo and behold, people once again surprised me greatly. You have to love humanity sometimes. They are the most ingenious bunch to ever be around. In all of their glory. I actually don't think that I have still enough of my good tobacco in here. Get all of my 4 pipes equipped again. Now, let's see how good I am. That seems like major news. Oh, well, he has become the king as I had suspected. If we were to go by alliance power, Augsburg, the county of Augsburg. That's actually not bad. Not far away. In case of a war, they could probably help me quite a bit, honestly. How old is my child, comparatively speaking, to your child? My... Will you go away? My son is 6. Your child is 6. We speak the same language, same heritage. And she's charming. Well, I'll take that proposal upon myself. I mean, as I kind of said before, for the moment we're basically just building things up because there's no way in hell that we can actually take the last few provinces that belong to our duchy. Actually, could I potentially create a title because it doesn't exist yet? No. I need 3 de jure countries and I have 2, yeah. $1,400. Yeah, there's no way in hell we can beat this right off the bat. Let's pay homage to our new king. Hello, King Coral Man. Hail the king. Because, well, we cannot have our own little court. Of course, we're too small. We can very well go into Alicia's court and play nice with him, going like, Mamba, Wamba, Wamba, great king, we love you. Much ass kissing ensued. Basically, that's what we're doing. Son and Herr Hartmann could visit my court in Rothenburg to meet his peers. Well, of course. Making connections early on is going to serve him well in the future. Okay, this one has everything built up, so let's start with farms and fields. Gonna take 2 years time, but that's basically the best use I have for my money right now. The idea is we're gonna build everything up first. And then we're gonna save up so we can actually sustain our military at full capacity when called upon. And well, then we are hoping that in the potentially ensuing war, we can count on our quote-unquote allies. And also hope that my enemy does not have too many of them available. Well, hopes and dreams, but that's how many great things happen. Also chance. For some mystic reason, that's also a very important factor in history. Sometimes the difference, the only difference really, between a great man that is remembered throughout history, the not so great man that will be forgotten in the generation's time, is the ability to spot a good chance when it presents itself. Oh, my military is growing, ever so slowly, and I can up my men-at-arms, but men-at-arms are of course really pricey comparatively speaking. It's not that I can't afford them. Let me put that, quite frankly, I absolutely can afford them. But, and there's of course a giant but here. Ain't a cheap thing. When you're small, you kinda have to count your monies very reasonable. We've almost passed the 11 years to change the culture in one of our countries to the good German. That will please my people, because now they will feel like I'm their most rightful leader, of course. But also make it so that we can actually get more taxation money from it. And I'm going to do the same thing for Marburg. Because of course, if I change my ruler in any way, shape or form, I will make him as German as I fucking can. If I could quite literally tell him to drink good beer and invent it, I would probably do so. Sadly, not much of an option there. Now the good thing is, basically by the time we have finished our little building projects, nice, I'm the culture head. Which also means you can choose the... Learn for me, child. Culture. I can change my... Reform traditions, aces or cultural pillars of German, diverse culture, which from creating new divergent culture. Can enact the limited crown authority law. Fascination, planetary assemblies. Nah, small joke. Of course, the planetary assembly. The planetary assembly would be a bit difficult, so it's a very different game. It would be like playing Stellaris. If I would ever at some point figure that thing out, I will admit I'm somewhat sucking at it. Because in that game you can potentially rearrange the stars to get cool mega weapons and stuff. Which is cool, mind you, but I don't know. If I have a choice between this fantasy setting and sci-fi... A great deal, you gain 150 honor. Nice. And now we will send my little council members to promote the culture. This one is already German. This one is Franconian. We can't have that. It also means if you click on my country, since they're German, we don't lose anything out. But here with a Franconian, that's a minus. That's a minus you don't really want to have. Well, continue building things up then. We do need to open the next pouch of tobacco soon. But as you can see, my money is once again growing. Plus 4.2. That's actually an amazingly high amount of money to make this early stage. Especially as a small ruler. You are a big ruler and you have a big amount. Things under you. Things are a bit different, but for us small timers, you know, we need to be careful. Yes. No. That deserves a good swap of coffee after finishing up. Ah. Oh, then let's take a quick look over to my direct enemy. Basically, we have half his amount of troops. We have armed footmen. Let's take some light footmen. 2, that should help with that. And then we're gonna raise their size to 2 immediately. That should help with our inequality a bit. And still we will probably have to wait a bit for help. Unraised. Does cost a lot of money to have them raised though. I'll tell you that much. Not really the sort of situation we can really afford in good conscience. Hartman seems to have been having difficulty time at our latest feast. Burris is fed in his food and the only talking he did was asking for serving after serving. Impatient. One sleep prestige plus 20 opinion of lead, Russell opinion. Shy. Let's do that. But gluttonous seems very dangerous because, well, getting fat can murder you. I know, surprising. Very surprising. Okay, we could actually get them to rank 3 immediately. So that means they cost 1.35 at raised state, basically. I definitely need more children, but although me and my wife are both basically fertile as fuck, apparently we are not really work out. I mean, he's a pretty damn good spy master. I don't really want him to join the clergy, honestly. Seems like a pain in the ass, to put it mildly. Yeah, I'm an architect now. That means building construction time, cost, yeah. We're getting things cheaper. Next, we're gonna focus pretty much on the rest, finishing up the stewardship education. Lifestyle. This is basically my lifestyle. Now then, how does the rest of the world actually look still? Oh, East Francia has... That is actually good for us. The kingdom we are part of has grown rather large. That is good. That is indeed pretty much the best we could hope for, honestly. West Francia is kinda imploding thanks to Aquitaine coming around and beating the shit out of him. Italy is still keeping somewhat shyly in the background. That's rare, put it mildly. Lothring is also rather peaceful, actually. The problem is Angria is still a major threat. Typically what can happen is that they get attacked from the north and get slowly weaker and weaker. But of course, that also doesn't come for free. Now this move will endanger the peaceful times we have if we press the claim, but I'd say it's a lot better to have that prepared. Basically, I would like to get to duchy level in one lifetime, if at all possible. Mainly because if I have multiple heirs, even if I just have two provinces, they're gonna get split out, and I don't like that at all. Put it mildly. Seems like a major sucky deal for me. I would like to avoid that. Write a poem. Nice. She answered. Why are we writing letters when we are basically husband and wife at this point? I don't know, but the game is like, yeah, sure. You can totally try to romance your own wife. Like, what? Why, game? Why even? Well, it only takes 3 years to regain the control. Which is nothing, honestly. Next one you beat him in a duel. When I'm done with him, Hadrick's humiliation is absolute. I mean, I just beat an old man with my sword. Bruised and blushing, he croaks out an apology and limps away to lick his wounds. You're a true hero, Count Hartman. You have a turtle gratitude of mine. I'm oppressing my wife. Man, am I a nice husband. Yes. I mean, you know, I would kind of like to see a lot more children popped out, so getting there to be nice. Hey, when you leech. Oh boy. Actually, are you the one I am... Yep, I'm the one... That's the one I'm kinda... involved with. And I still don't have any more children to offer you. But dearest lord, I would like to sway you. But first I will have to finish with my wife. Well, shit. What does my military say? I have 961 troops available. And it costs another 90. I would like to do it in moderation, but I also need a bit of troops to actually, you know, discourage my neighbors. As my sunshine and I walk through the Segan Gardens, a gesture, the greenery around us, all the beauty. There's not a single flower which rivals your own, my lady. Jesus Christ, he is really going for it. Here's one, a rare orchid from Ghana. I've walked and talked my way out of it. But I need one way to wake up. Well, playing with the children, probably not the worst way of spending your morning. When he showed me the animal, his wounds were evident of a slow and torturous death. Hartman just smiled. So my child will become a sadist. General opinion -10. You will not be like my son. He gains ambitious. Yeah, let's make it ambitious. Sounds like a good ruler after my own heart, basically. I have plans. Great plans. Now then. That makes people more likely to like me. So let's go for that for the moment. No reason to overdo it, I guess. Actually, how long until we have that one going? 2 more years, eh? 10 years until the cultural change, and 2 years also until we have peace again in the county of Marburg. It's not enough time to build up the military, I would say. Going chronic headache is for 10 years. I can't really afford more stress. Yeah, let's not go to that, man. He sounds like a pain in the ass, doesn't he? Oh boy. Yeah, no, let's not. Heresy, Toulouse. What twisted mockery of our faith is this? Unbelievable, those heretics will all burn at the stake. I'll make sure of it. Well, in time. Intruder. Wait, who's that climbing up the tower? Shady figure stops back in his window and unlatches the shutters. I will totally sim for this lady like a bitch. Sounds from the struggle above is the greatest motivator I have ever known. About careful eye for limb, I hoist myself through Count S. Arkness' window. A scene that meets me is not what I expected. Of furniture, shattered curtains, and I'm standing over an unmoving body with a bloody dagger in her hand. Agnes, are you alright? I ask cautiously. My words were a spell. She finally unfreezes and throws herself into my arms. Thank God you're here, Hartman. I'm pretty sure you took care of the situation myself. Ah, that finished it. And we have a new leash again. Even I can't keep track of what the fuck is going on in the royal court there any longer. Like, I'm wondering if I actually want to. Seems like a pain in the arse, to be fair. But well, we're making precisely 0.0 money when my things are actually raised. Well, pretty understandable considering what sort of massive amount of nonsense we have. It will still take a while, but the military is somewhat prepared at least. She's just. Actually, you can keep that. Just is not a bad trade. In my opinion. I do kind of like to roleplay a bit. And consider what I would think appropriate. Of course, you know, with a few fun aspects here and there. Will be lustful. Notice how true value lies in the expensive trappings of power. He is becoming greedy. Ah, you can stay lustful, my son. Enjoy your teenage years. I mean, he is a teenager. If he's not lustful, then who the fuck will be? Hey, Christopher. Malish, do you have an unmarried son? Yeah, daughter. -99. 80 of that comes from marrying down. Yeah, again I figured. We definitely need more children. Well, time to pay homage to my king again. Hail, my new king, because the old one lasted so bloody long. Right now we are in the phase where things change rapidly. Well, I mean, if your country is that fucking big, it takes well. Actually, I think Bavaria is probably going to at some point become either a target or outright declare war on us. Let's just hope that I'm not involved. Sometimes the AI chooses randomly to, you know, target you in holy war or something. Real pain in the ass. Also, I'm still the culture head of the Germans. There were an option to invent beer hundreds of years before it actually came to be, you know, known in the rightful, proper German form. I would totally do it. Just to fuck with history. I also would create an export good of unbelievable... The Franconia Energy has been accustomed to the streets of Siegen over some minor offense. In a statement in their defense, I could perhaps convince my liege to be equally Franconian of my good character. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I don't have that many naval vessels, but every little bit helps in this particular endeavor of mine. As long as Hungary keeps being strong, that's not a gap we can just overcome with hard-headedness. We need manpower. And that's not gonna grow on trees. Search for a physician, call a hunt, go on a pilgrimage. Might not be a bad idea to actually go on a pilgrimage while we still have the time. Does cost money though. Probably not a bad idea to first finish up my building projects, honestly. I mean, this one here is pretty built up and I don't think we can... Maybe your son... Of course he will be there. We can upgrade them a bit more still, which would probably make sense. Russia does not have the barracks. It's just money, and just money. It's always just money, isn't it? But since we still haven't built anything here, we shall do that first. Yes. I've prowled through documents, both ancient and a certain provenance. And you have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the country of Fulda. All those pursuits. A little bribe. See, done. Even if it costs me an assload of money, I will accept it. You undead. My steward, my knight. Yeah, no, we shall remain in depth for a short while. Sadly, I don't think we have the decision to actually get money from the Jews. I missed that option. Just a nice flat 100 gold coins extra, or was it 150? Shit, I haven't played it in a while. Your young son Christopher broke to be raised by Stefan, the most skilled guardian, from my liege, eh? That's my youngest one, isn't it? Will most likely become Franconian. You know, I can't accept that proposal, I'm sorry, my liege. I cannot allow my son to become that. That is just disgusting. That cannot be. Okay, since we have no real chance of getting you in their bed, you already betrothed to one of them. What can I actually do for you? Let's go by alliance power. Himmelberg, where's that? Where are you hiding? Oh, there you are hiding. His trench is 3 though. My son is like what? 1. Okay. Maybe I should actually wait a bit more on him. Actually go a bit faster so we should get out of debt relatively quickly. Inspired moderation. She claimed she had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. Temperate. Stewardship +2, small health boost. Sounds pretty damn useful. Trade better. Trade better. Marital recrimination. Act as person into my chambers. I face red with anger. Leopold has insulted me. Learn the truth. Then again, a good count should send by his countess, and Agnes looks generally devastated by the event. It's just my knight. He holds no real position. That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, no way I can't even declare war if I'm in debt anyway, so... Emilric's claim on the Duchy of Bavaria. Sure, I'll help you. Hartman comes of age. He's the second Hartman in a line of Hartmans. The visit. I'm passing through Owenburg, the capital of my liege, when I receive an invitation to visit the castle. Open arms and a tour. Strike me as the place is full of unfinished projects. I will stay for a while. The library where the books are stacked in corners. Unfinished building project all over the place. Most notably a dining hall. The chest of gold just standing in the middle of a hallway. I'll fix the dining hall right up. All it needed was some dedicated attention. I soon have King Carl's dining hall well on its way to completion. Things are looking good. There are other areas I can still help him out with. The books. The poor books! Found books, lost documents, decorated spines. With a lot of reshuffling, there's finally some semblance of order in the chaos that is King Karl's library. Things are looking good. Well, that chest of gold is pretty damn unguarded. As I try to explain the risk of keeping a chest of gold out in the open, I see King Karl's eyes narrow. Excuse me, why are you eyeing my gold? It was a bumpy road, but I've done all I can to help him. My gold, where's my gold gone? I find a distressed King Karl standing in a corridor, empty chest before him. Oh, Count Cartman, if only I'd listened to you. Done all in my power to help him. Now it is time to bed. Rolf is complaining once again about somebody at court, disrespecting her. This time it seems like Humbert the one to cause it. My spy master. Does he like me? +5. Yeah, sure, wifey. I spot King Karl by the entrance, waiting to see me off in the morning. So wake as I walk up to hear him muttering to himself. He's great. The castle is like new. After a quick goodbye, I am soon on the road back home again. My spy master's dead. Well, my son is a pretty good spy master. I have some doubt that is not some way. We have more men with all of our allies. This war looks not going well, honestly. Okay, let's march down there and try to at least help. We're losing 1.7 gold every single bloody time. Okay, you know, you could have run away and actually garnered yourself some time. Because right now, I'm alone. Well, the war was lost, and seems like Bavaria is not yet really gaining much speed, which is good. This is still a bit too close for comfort, though. Okay, got the fucking Leech Lord. Stop dying every bloody single time. It's getting a bit ridiculous, honestly, at this point. And I'm still surprised that I only have so little in the way of actual children. I was expecting a bit more. I mean, even in what my memory tells me, there should be a bit more. But alas, what can I do? I kind of feel like building up another barracks, though. Cut off pricing. We don't care about that. We are true believers in the faith, and as such, we shall ignore any heresy that is outside of our borders. Because, well, now, kinda have to be flexible. An old signet ring. That sounds useful. Are we getting raided? Of course we're getting raided. And my daughter comes of age. Oh. Okay, we are allied to Count Gundberg, allied to Prince Ludwig of East Francia. And we're getting full-time raided. We have a slight advantage. Only a slight advantage. A trophy. That sounds neat. Let's see the trophy. Wait a second, where's the other one? I had another one that wasn't married yet. Can't see their power. You're trying it again, eh? You really want me to piss everybody off, eh? You're fresh out of people. I mean, quite literally, I have no one. Can I... 170 gold. But he is a fucking good steward. Okay, where exactly is this war going on? Move down here in all haste. Defeat the enemy armies. Because if I help my allies, there is a good chance that they will help me in turn. And we do have the troops, at the very least, to make a dent in the enemy. A somewhat brutal dent. Follow him. The uprising is getting dealt with too. Let me help you with your little siege. Brim, brim. Don't worry, I'll follow you. Wherever your lead is going, I shall follow you. If I'm not busy dealing with the other ones, you know. We're gonna be good friends, I can already tell. Well, I caught the one. A bit of a disadvantaged position to fight uphill, but... doesn't really matter to us, honestly. Yeah, I'll come back and help you once again with your siege. Where your position as steward? Sure, sounds like making extra money for no counter-argument. Oh, Yard is attacking us. That could actually end somewhat horribly. Okay, it's really hard to capture them. We caught them. Okay, let's just siege this down and get over and done with this war. Takes an amazingly long amount of time. Ooh, Dynasty Legacy. More prowess, Knight Effectiveness, Hunt and Feast Post, Dread Gain. Also inheriting good congenital traits. Wait, there was another one, wasn't there? Spiral Match, Marriage Acceptance plus 30. That seems very good. Gonna make it a lot easier. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a save and actually just go to war with the other one and see what happens. Numeric, that sounds good. There will always be one single Archman in the line. Well, in any generation there will be one, basically. I hear fire. Yes, people like me more. Okay. Learn from me, son. I'm the best one you will ever meet. Okay. Malish. Can't do anything with you. Hmm. Minus 35. Yeah. It's still somewhat difficult, admittedly. Well, our strength is overwhelming. Let's make a save. Okay, they come at us with the full might. Where are my allies? I bloody need them. Okay, 700 troops have risen up in mighty defiance of our enemies. Those foul creatures who think themselves our equals. Nyum. They come up here. Who's gonna be faster? Come on, get bum back already. They will arrive in time. My glory is widely known. Child of my destiny, the daughter of Count Rose has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Funberg dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. He shall be known as Rudolf. Yes, good name. We will get the territory we need easily enough, but then we need to deal with them. That's gonna be a problem. A mortal body, no. Do no more than necessary. I'm feeling good. We need to attack them. Follow me! Follow me! We need to deal with this giant army though. If we can't deal with them, we are kind of fucked. Why do you lead me on a fucking goose chase around the fucking block? And it is pretty damn obvious where you're trying to go. You got him. I'm wounded! No! Don't you fucking die in this combat. Swear to fucking god. Good, we dealt with them. We deal with the other ones. That's going surprisingly well for the moment. Let's make everybody love us more. One, capture them. Yes, we have captured them. The Marshal has been wounded and the injury runs very deep. Savage breath is a battle. Defeated, only miracle will save him. I'm gonna win this one. %60%. Well, I need getting somewhere. You are actually would be a good steward. So now we need only wait things out. Probably a better idea to wait things out down here though. Yes, I'm not ill any longer. Might have been wounded in battle, most grievously. Shall not perish. Once again, we have the advantage. Press it. Press the advantage. Sure, we can win this war. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to free them right now. My leash is an asshole to me. Okay. Getcha. Totally understand where you're coming from. Being a little bitch boy and all. We're at 81% war score, so we are not off bad. '84, '85. We should have all the time in the world to capture this and then go over there and deal with the army again. Come on. Come on, finish it. Nice. Enforce more demands. The Nassauian sounds very horrible. I'll enforce my demands now. Okay, defend my armies. And we're done with it. Wow. Our bishop has 0 in all stats. That's not how it's supposed to be. Now he has stats. Not the greatest of stats, mind you. But hey, better than nothing. Now you go here and make things more peaceful again. How did this happen? Do I even want to know? 45. Are you... I mean, you're somewhat capable. You shall join my council. The price I'm willing to pay. You're poor at it. But hey, my son loves me, so at least he's not gonna try to murder me in my sleep. We are somewhat bleeding money though. A problem that can be solved, of course. How much money we're getting? Two times 100. That should be more than enough. Pastoral lands was the next one I wanted to build. Yes, yes, I remember now. Means we can have to survive for 2 years under a not so nice situation. Oh, we're making money again. The game realized, hey, you don't have your armies out. But of course, I also kind of had to now restock my armies to full size, which also kind of costs time and energy. Definitely need more knights though. Just because otherwise my court kind of runs the risk of, getting somewhat emptied relatively quickly. And you could now create the Duchy of Hesse. Whenever we wanted. Can become a duke. Burn. Now ideally what I would like to do is actually capture the whole of the duchy, which is meaning that Kassel still needs to be inside and brought into the fold basically. Which is of course going to take a moment, but oh well, so be it. Let's just hope that wound at some point heals. And it costs me a little bit in stats, but none of the stats I really need all that much of right now. Blessed are the meek. Impressive speech, you say. Wessex, Cornwall, it's all nice and dandy, but far, far away. Ravonia, it's not that far away. Comparatively speaking. We're going with the trend, why not Croatia? Can it actually for my proposals to be accepted? For my youngest one. But she's stupid. Barony of Limburg. Why not? That's at least not that far away. Although it's not that much in the way of troops available. Oh well. Alright, since we are indeed German, if memory serves, we cannot attack. Allies cannot attack through a truce. Well, yeah. So we can't really attack the Duke anytime soon. Until the 24th July of 899. I mean, it's not that bad. It's like 4 years from now. That's a bit far away, my friend. Ah, he should beat them. They only have 666 troops. Not a problem. Even if I sit up here and do nothing about it. I shall cheer him on from a distance, like a nice little cheerleader. A wounded, bloody cheerleader, mind you, but a cheerleader nonetheless. Can't really get anyone else, I suppose. Not right now, at least. In 15 months' time, we have converted another culture. And you can start on the next project, which is gonna be Fulda. You need to make them all German. My important vassal, Major Dale, traveled through Fulda. Succeed an ambush and capture him, I will reward you generously. Who are you? Bun Provenia pays you 75 gold, gains 15 opinion of you, get a weak hook. I will pretend. Your most honorable man, Lord Hartman. I owe my freedom, perhaps even my life. Who knows what this vile knave, Ban Tribunia, would have done with me. Ended up in his dungeon. Return his favor. I swear it. Let's pay homage to our new king, because we get new kings like every other week now. Taking the knee, indeed. For the umpteenth time. Sadly, you don't want to marry yourself off, eh? That's saddening. Oh well, oh well. Didn't we had this, at least? He's a godless adventurer. Even if he hates me for the rest of my life, I don't think I'm gonna be too worried. Now, let's take a look at the war. I do have the advantage in troops, because they have more allies than us. Well, did give my water would help. Travel down there immediately and help. Come on, beat up some of the enemy troops, please. Otherwise this is gonna be a very difficult war. Yes, you are doing good. Beat up some of the enemies. Otherwise we will not win this war. I can tell you that much. Okay, we've beaten up most of them. Now to beat up the last of them. So that's it. Don't unify in their troops. Sure, I can. This battle does not go in my favor. You know, if you could have helped me a bit, you idiot, that could have maybe, just maybe made this actually a fucking winnable battle, you idiot. AI. I really wish you would be smart sometimes. But now you're getting fucked. Most brutally. Salt and wound. Christopher Zinch was caught by a criminal. Watched for a while. Nothing but coffin bag for water. Christopher rolled his eyes and kept on walking. Well, I apparently grow up many nice children. Yeah, now we can't win this. That idiot fucked it up. Well, I mean, it's his own fault for being an idiot, mind you. We could have won this battle. But not like this. Hey child, learn from your papa, because your papa is the greatest man alive. You too can learn from each child. What? You already get education? Yes you do. Okay, it's not bad. Get myself a few more knights, because we need them. Desperately. And And you know, you managed to promote the culture. So we have Germans, and we have some Franconians, which of course can't stand. It's taking always 11 fucking years to convince the fucking countries to actually change, but oh well. Lasering has always bothered me, but recently it's been getting on my nerves more than ever. I want to get back at him for his behavior. What should my reprisal take? Let's try to actually slander him. Shit. How old am I actually? I'm 48. Well, I should probably live to at least 60. Well, give him some money then. I was kind of involved in another war, my friend. You know, I was kind of involved in another war. Now you don't like that excuse. Understandably. But, you know, shit that happens in Croatia usually stays in Croatia. Well, shit that happens up here kinda needs to be dealt with a bit more immediately. Also because, you know, the guys up here are actually very much helpful in my personal endeavors of catching things. So, you know, tough luck. It'll take bloody forever to rebuild my armies again. Oh well, what can you do? That's how it sometimes is. Side with Kaspar. The one who can actually gain some points still, because the other one can't. No, hunting grounds would be a neat adventure. Need D5 only, that's actually not much for plus 0.2 more in taxation every bloody time. Ah, the Duchy of Hesse. That's a tough goal to achieve, honestly. Go a bit faster because, well, for the moment we just basically wait for money. Why is everybody wounded? Moved by my tribulations, Major Arno has offered me his counsel and aid on many occasions. However, Arno's attention having caught the eye of Major Kaspar. Can we not find common ground? Someone wants to kill my suffragan bishop. Oh no, how very, very bad. I mean, you can learn from Maza-san. How to be a scoundrel, that is, because that is all he knows. Construct me some hunting grounds. We need to definitely up this thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into depth for that bloody long. I'm now an administrator. What actually does this give me? More stewardship. I mean, I have an assload of it already. I'm like, what, 29 stewardship? I'm the best steward in the world. Basically. And I need a new chancellor. Well, the moment I return, that is not gonna be good. Are you good at anything? I mean, learning, but that doesn't help you. I think for the moment you will have to just exist. Sad for you. You're trying this again. You really don't learn your lesson, do you? As well as come to his discovery, certain that my marshal clever is scheming against my suffragan bishop. I mean, he lost me, so we can probably get away with exposing his little schemes. Inspired moderation. Temperate. That sounds useful. Why is my council dying so fast? I can lawfully imprison him now for that. As crime against humanity, he shall be lawfully imprisoned. It's come to me with great news. It's my wife that is plotting against my suffering. Well, that's not surprising, honestly. My wife is always the one plotting. No matter what game I play with the Crusader King's line, it's always my wife. When I'm unsure, you can count on it. The wife. It's always the wife. Okay, let's try to actually win this war relatively quickly, because I'm, actually speaking, running out of things. Wet with tears. Courier comes bearing bleak tidings in a small black crate. My son drowned while playing with Adel. What? Philippe's room, my watering eyes into the box. One glimpse confirms that it is indeed the corpse of my own darling. I hope we'll be playing in heaven. I have gained a stress level. Hooray! Torrential grief. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my son America has pushed me over the edge. Still remember him as a baby, so tiny, fragile. Despite that, he survived, growing up, growing older until now. He suddenly stopped. Too many hopes for his future. Let's actually go to my wife and go like, wifey, help me, I'm sad. I mean, it's reasonable, we should both be sad. Come on, let's win this war, because I'm actually losing money here. And council members, mind you. Well, at least my sons are growing up. Yes. Can stay shy. Dear little child of mine, that's not a problem, but oh, come on. Let's end this war. Why can't I disarm my armies? Yeah, disband. Disarm them would be idiotic. Disband them is enough. Okay, that's not the amount of money I will need to actually get this done. How does it look here? 1900. You're not that far ahead of me, you Mongoloid. I shall beat you most profoundly with my unbelievable powers. But as soon as we have the money to actually pay for it. Pay me more taxes. Do no more than necessary. Seal my soul. And apparently my son is actually a pretty damn good guy when it comes to that. Now then, let's save up some money so we can actually reasonably afford a claim on the last piece of land. Cheetah. Who are in debt. Not for very long though. Yeah, stay stubborn. Yeah, it's okay. That's admittedly totally okay. So could my people stop dying all the time? It's getting somewhat annoying. And I'm back to full health. Okay, only 14 months left until the country of world is finally becoming peaceful. And, you know, a good 4 years until they finally understand how good it is to be German. But oh well. What is left? I feel the barracks would serve me the best because they give me a nice amount of troops. Would we have a new leech? Again. They're all dying like flies. Too bad I can't send a proposal out already. Sure, I will be your chancellor. Stranger. Well, embrace God, you idiot, and we can talk about it. The Holy War still going on? Yeah, it is. I think he's gonna win at some point. Or not. He just went from 1% away from winning to like 1% away from losing. That's something. And I do have my claim. I can declare war on him. And with his allies, we still have the slightest bit of an advantage. That's a good start. Not the best start. Let's become a war profiteer because we are at war somewhat. Sometimes happens to the rest of us. Finally, Fulda is peaceful again. God bless it. Well, in 3 years' time, you know. A steward has arrived at court with a bandaged arm and fear in his eyes. She has met that my son and her headman has been challenging people to duels all over Hundingen. He challenges women. I'm pretty sure I can afford it. 93% I lost the duel. No, you need an extractor. You need to become better at it, my son. Enemy troopers, I can almost beat you. Which means if we build up some nice barracks, it should help with that. Also, man, we once again need to go back and befriend Fulda. Oh boy, a new leash. How rising. Hey, homage again. Because we're just that much of an ass slicker. What choice do we have? Literally none. You want to get me involved as your chancellor, eh? Hartman has returned from his adventure as a stronger man. While he has lost a few duels and I got some more by vessels, he has also had his fair share of victories and gained valuable experience. We'll see how that plays out. Give me some barracks, please. Same actually will have to happen in Fulda at some point. I most definitively need more troops. And apart from my dead son, I think everyone else is pretty well off. I hate it when you do this game. You know it's right what you're doing, because of clicking on the leash button, but still, fuck you too. I still would have liked to have a few more children though. My wife was not nearly as efficient at giving me children than I had hoped. Initially. You will learn from me, grandson. You definitely need to do that. It is my domain. Just in case we actually need it. I will most definitively hope we will not, but... oh well. So we still, technically speaking, have a grandson left, eh? Whoa, minus 121. That's a lot of refusal. Okay, I see you really don't like me. Getcha. Not the nicest thing in the world, but, oh sure, so be it. Another barracks costs another 127. I mean, it's doable. Sure, you shall be known as a Wolfram. Rest of your life. Yeah, now we wait for more. Also, so we get more troops out of this. We have 5,000 troops, you have 1,900, eh? And try, I guess. How much troops did he have personally? 1,400. He shall claim the country of Kassel. Go away. Yes, you have like 1,500. Yeah, that should be more than enough troops. Technically, since we started sieging sooner than him, it should actually help me with this. He's getting chased by my friends. Let's help my friend. It was a nice victory. Already gave us a nice big going, plus 90%. You can have to watch out for more though. He's probably gonna get some assistance here and there. Oh, my ally is actually chasing him. That's good. Beat him! Beat him on our own so we can finish our little siege. What's the income per stress level? I mean, yeah, but we're not really trying to get overly stressed. Why would you go to war now, you idiot? We're already at war, your troops are up here. Yeah, I'm sometimes such an idiot. For the longest time I was hoping go 2 would be enough. Benefits have come to note, however. The practice of politeness and honor are quite the challenge for him. At least he knows his way around basic etiquette. He has become a basic bitch. Where are you going? Down to Fulda, eh? My ally is already at you. He's gonna catch you, he's gonna catch you. And we captured the enemy leader. So be it. We gain control of the land. Oh, you have a new job. Specifying folder. Sure. Okay, German. It is German already. When did this happen? I didn't watch this. Must have happened when I wasn't looking. Disband all the armies again. And nobody cares about a sponge on a stick. Rudolf von Burg can marry. It's better to marry. Adelheid Babenberger, aren't you one of basically my own? Or almost my own, to be completely fair on the level with you. I think we make a nice amount of money out of it. That I would say is rather pleasant. And you already have a bastions and curtain walls built. That's neat. Not a bad deal we have made, I would say. It also means we can once again focus a bit more on making more money, because we will need more money if we will continue like this. Kingdom is not born in a day, of course. It takes time. A long time, actually. But oh well. It's the price we all have to pay for our little indulgences here and there. No, then in 30 days time, Fulda will finally be pacified. Which means you can then move over to the country of Castle. Make them peaceful little bitches. Which will take you 13 years. Well, your skill is actually fucking abysmal. Man, if that guy should die at some accident, I would not actually be too worried. I don't see you replacing my son as the spy master. My son is a pretty good spy master. What's up? My character is growing old. Really old. Didn't we already arrange a marriage for you? I was pretty sure I had that one. Arrange it for you. Maybe I dreamt that. Yeah, maybe I did. I guess back to waiting it is. But hey, we're almost a perfect steward. That's something, I suppose. Now we just have to build up even more, and become more powerful than ever. Yes. So the plan goes. These bitches really do get children like no one's business. Give me some pastoral land. Duke Adalbert of Thüringen, yeah. Return to serfs. That doesn't seem like a good idea to piss people off in the lands. East Francia seems to grow. Yes, does. Lothringen, because it kind of ate Italy somewhat. Just flip and go. Now we're kind of losing out here. You have to wear a mask, eh? But hey, at least he likes me. Might even agree to a marriage. If we sway him a bit, that is. And I have to, you know. No choice. Anything else? No. Nothing else to go around. Apart from the usual, we are being raided. Of highly capable, especially in discrete matters. There are some projects I would like to undertake in the country of Castle, my liege. A blessing, of course. Well, do try your best. But what if you disappoint me, you're gonna die a very horrible death. Both Countess Philip of Lienz and I held in esteem by our liege. Try your best. I've come friendly with the king. The king loves me. Hey, would you like to marry your primary heir to my granddaughter? How old is your primary heir? 4. -2. We're getting somewhere. Okay, the young one has a -2 chance. Can I actually use my hook for that? I can. Well then, that should get me in his book, the good book of his, for hopefully quite a while. And now he just needs to survive a little bit, which is the problem, honestly. The lieges in our little country of the east died quite often lately. It's getting kinda tiresome to pay homage to every next bloody post that was gets on the fucking throne every bloody time. But we are making a nice amount of money at the very least. So if nothing else, that's good. Making me take the vows. I don't know why I would do that. Yeah, not really any reason. Not really any reason to be an asshole. Just yet, that is. Okay, as soon as this is built up, we can actually get ourselves the hunting grounds. 60% you are a decent negotiator. As you pass the next 2 souls, my Street looks at me disorderly. This was an interesting display for certain. Not sure what your aim was, my lord, but I'm sure the merchant got what they wanted. It's a test. You can't spend 165 gold, we don't have that. Drink, this is too much for a sober man. Curse undone. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that it was cursed today. I met Bun Tribunia. But he's dead. Well, at least that's gonna do wonders for my stress level, isn't it? Sanctified stained glass shard. Yeah, that ain't gonna help much. It's a good way to piss off the church, though, if you are interested in that particular thing. Still, it will take years more to build up. The map. My spies informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus. A fancy lady in pearls and silk. I work at the local hills for an unknown noblewoman. The spies think the lady must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. Let's stay more vigilant then. And construct some hunting grounds to make some more money. Jesus Christ. Another child. Yeah, sure. The Markwort. Why not? The artifact claim. Sure, I'm gonna help you. Why not? As long as you don't force me to do anything too bad. Now where... Actually, taking West Francia. That's bold. To put it mildly. I guess I can raise my army and at least pretend. Ostfriesland. Shall be captured most profoundly, because I say so. Come up with something that is undeniable plans against my suffragan Bishopodrom. Oh, she feels insulted, eh? My, how horrible. Well then, I'm now the master of all things. And she still loves me to death. Another building in Kassel. At least since we're not really making any money right now. And I have to wait things out a bit more peacefully. How does the artifact claim war go? 31%? Not bad. We're getting somewhere. With a bit of help from you, of course. Till death do us part. Mighty Agnes! No! Might not have loved you. You're lying. Repressing more acutely than ever thought possible. Now I'm unmarried. Apparently I can't find any spouses. Hey Manish, do you have anyone? There. We're in an alliance now. We're officially best friends now, because I marry one of your own. Killer omits. The smell hits me before the door's opened. A heavy and meaty odor that permeates the area. It's the stench of newly dead. Another murder, my lord. Hartmann wipes his bloody hands on an apron. He stands up looking over the butter. We must stop this senseless killing. I will scour the castle for this murderer. West Francia really has suffered. Has been reduced somewhat in size and importance. Let's have a look, you have a claim, you have another perk available, and I'm like, well, I can't choose one. Maybe we should try ourselves in the art of diplomacy for a while. So that we might become even better at what we're doing. It's like choose another one, and I'm sitting here like, I can't game. Parts of the body were found this morning. Gathering a table. Blood pools on the table around small mounds of flesh. Strings of tissue rests. Gargoose. As you can see, it's not a whole human, not enough to identify them. To pray for the victim, because I don't really seeing any reason to invest any money in it. Build me some barracks. You have a rather impressive army at this particular point. Yes, the Procronians are basically good people. If they're not, you know, idiots. Okay, so everything I capture, he uncaptures. It's not a race I can win. You are trusting, fickle, ambitious. Your ambition shall be praised, my lord. Yes. I'm a good esquisser. I know what I'm doing. And Amadeus. I mean, sure. The assistant. This man has searched me out after hearing about the murders plaguing my court. I'm Hardwick, my lord. I think I can be of help. I indeed can use all the help I can get at this point. It is not even a lie. Sieging things like this, it takes bloody forever. But also because he unsieges everything immediately. As the sun rises, a little traveled, a noblewoman was murdered during the night. Let me pray for the victim. %, you say, game. %, indeed. And everyone has turned to the German culture, eh? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's very good. I'm just slowly murdering my way down there. Acquaintance lays splayed on the cold floor, blood oozing from the multiple stab wounds covering his body. Why is this murderer taunting me so? Well, once again I shall pray. I apparently have discovered barracks. That was not what I was aiming for, but we have discovered them nonetheless. 63 you say, game. I'm getting somewhere in this war. And I'm a huge help. My child, I find my daughter, Countess Sophia, in her own bed. Cold and dead, wetting saturated with blood. Slow the rip, hitting the floor beneath the bed seems to echo in the chamber. At this point, doubling the guards seems actually reasonable, because now it's actually targeting my fucking family. You wonder why led by Prince Ludwig of East Francia against King Raymond the Foolish of West Francia. Take ownership of the artifacts that you have claim on, belong to King Raymond and the vessels. Confrontation. A letter's waiting for me, and Hardwick. Wasn't that guy killed? The time was written in the red ink. No, in blood. You will end this search at once. Nothing good can come from uncovering my identity. You'll make sure that nothing good comes your way if you keep trying. Handwriting. Almost looks like that of my Chancellor, Bernhard. Could it be? I finally tracked my Chancellor Bernhard down. He does not even try to run from me and the guards. Hello, hard one, he says, looking me up and down. It is about time you found me. Take it you enjoyed my gifts. A smile that spreads over his face sends a shiver down my spine. An eye for an eye, life for life. He needed to be killed. You can ask the head of my face for gold. That's neat. Would you make a decent chancellor? Yeah, not really, but... a powerful vessel. Even more money. And then let's see, a castle is relatively built up. So I guess it would next in line would be actually building ourselves a new holding. Temple must first be constructed. Well, that costs a lot of money. I'm willing to build one, so maybe if I ask the head of face for gold. I mean, the Pope's gonna not like it, but he's gonna pay me, so do I fucking care? Yes, the city planning innovation. Well, shit, we need the city planning innovation, apparently. You already have city, temple, a castle. We do need a few more inventions, though. Get this apparently going. Do I wanna build up anything, though? I mean, it would give me more money in the long run. Sadly, I'm out of money. Eh, 191 for farms and fields. But they do give an S load. Sure, take the reins. Sure, it's a nice lot of money we could make from this, though. Kinda worth it, honestly. Greetings, my perceptive leech. I write to inform you of a most appalling discovery you made about the Major Amadeus. Investigating its unsavory and dishonorable activities behind your back. Since I hope that bringing this sensitive information to your attention will prove my unwavering loyalty. You'll not forget your gesture, Wolfram. In the days to come, you will be most loved, my little child. The pastries here, of course, also 191. I'm not surprised. Everything costs so much money, though. You can imprison Princess Bertha, which is my wife. For some reason I don't feel like doing it. How old am I actually at this point? I'm 73. I far outlived my life expectancy, I'd say. Yeah, that's impressive. Well, it pays to be in healthy asshole, I suppose. No, then let's see, peace reign supreme. And all of my lads. And actually then save up the money to become, well, the Duke. Before I die, most definitively. That would be neat. Hmm, 250. Well, that's not much, honestly. We do make an awful high amount of money, though. A grandson, eh? Sure. Marry all over the place now. It's for more prestige in that. What's the chief proposal vessel on the council +5? Nice. I'll take it. Will be known in all of the world for being amazing. Okay, and I can't build any special buildings. I want to save up some money and actually become a duke. Before we die. The spy master has come to me with grave news. We do not yet know who. Someone's plotting to kill my co-chair. Akilo! No, not Akilo. I don't even know who you are. Don't you die. We had enough death going around for a while, I'd say, with that murder spree. Oh, my son. Well, that's okay. My son can actually murder people at my court. Again. No, but sure. Marry all the way out there. See what happens. Create the title. Rabem. We are now a duke. It has taken a while, but we are now a duke. Also means, yeah, we can have more knights, for example. Well, as soon as we have some money, that is. And we can create another man-at-arms regiment. But there's that. It's got to be a duke. Because now, even if some of my titles actually go to my other children, the duke title, my highest title, will actually stay with my son, so we will still technically rule land. Even if not directly. That's a good start. Yeah, we still needed to pass limited crown authority. And for primogenitor, we need high crown authority and the primogenitor invention. Bit of a pain in the ass, that one. Delicate affairs. Prince Luffy had been of real help in the past few days, giving my efforts strengthen the rump ties of our neighbors. He has just offered himself again to help me gain Prince Dene's trust. Well, we become friends. It's good to have a close friend around during my stressful lifestyle. As you have been obliged to attend a local jesting tournament, the contestants have been delayed. Countess Philippine of Lienz is here, and as always, is being an insufferable loud. Constant complaining is making everyone even more miserable than normal. That's great. Let's push her into the waters. Oopsie, my hand slipped. I don't think that's gonna fly. Like at all. But well. Okay, if memory serves, we can't do this yet because we are actually not having the city planning thing. How much would this cost? Another 191. So that's basically double the tax income. Ah, well, kinda what you have to do sometimes, I'd say. Can't always win him. Can't always win him. I don't wonder when my character actually plans to, you know, well, die. Which one? You suck at it though. How about you? You don't suck at it that much. I just to point you here. Major Wolfram. Yeah, reassign. Then Stefan can take this post, yes. That way around, everybody is somewhat happy. I mean, they all keep their positions, you know. Everybody is happy, you know. Really, I'm getting old. I wonder how old I'm actually gonna get. That is something of interest to me. Oops. Just as I said so, I was like, ah, how old can this man get? Well, the answer is he can get to 77 years of age. Which, considering his, the time he lives in, is quite impressive. Say. He drank himself to death, apparently. Many skills, eh? Count Christopher of Marburg, you make a good marshal. You make a decent steward. Well, a decent one. He's 54, he really had to wait long for that throne come his way. Report my sheems, please, because I kinda need to get rid of her. Well, he's good at it. Let's pay homage to our dearly beloved king. Is he still? Yeah, it's still Iron Mask. Hail to the king! Well, I'll appoint you nonetheless. Princess Bird of East France. Oh yeah, right, we can still imprison her for being a bitch. Now, we might have lost a few titles, but we still hold the County of Nassau, the County of Fulda. So we lost Marburg and Kassel to our siblings, but as you can see, still our country. Why, you might wonder? Because we're the fucking Duke. Then we have a scheme going on. Murder him. Auntie, he already had a scheme going on. Drink of life. Engines have acquired a discreet powder, which leaves no trace when dissolved in drink. The servants responsible for refilling and handling Master Wolfram's, Mayor Wolfram's cup has been bribed. You really hate that guy, don't you? Do not attempt this murder, please. It ain't gonna work. Invite a scheme, that's gonna help a lot actually. Exotic carpet. Blue ripe and soft as the first light of dawn. The merchant presents me with the next feet. Carpet. Fine weave constructs on wooden carpet like this muffle a wedding of feet. Like the steps of a bumbling agent. We need to get rid of the old woman because we need a newer and younger woman to create a bit more offspring. All that glitters. Potion and its powder are most nefarious. Sprinkled on top of something, say a gift for Duchess grilled, it leaves no trace but will flick whoever touches it with weakness and ill humor. Well, 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 I would say she deserves a gift. The coach Roberta has given birth to a son. The boy is part of our dynasty. It's not my son, is it? Dear Gerald, you've died. Hey, Leash, say, do you have a woman for me? 26 one, actually. Let me take a look at you first. She's a witch. Oh well. Don't give much of a flying fart, but what can you do? Once the Duchy of Hesse. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get that one. Okay, first let's sway our bishop. Make him like us more. Can declare a few wars, that's neat. Roger from this world, I'm interrupted by a page. The boar went and died without any help from me. Satan must have been eager for company. Now, next in line is... Why can't I seduce my own son? Game. Now then, I have a nice 21 squeaky new wife who's hopefully going to produce me some children. Let's actually try to romance her. No success chance. That's sad. Well, I guess I can seduce her at least. I shall not be threatened. Where are the troops? Yes, more troops than me. That's a bit of a problem. Mercenaries. They cost an ass lot of money. Any I can actually afford. Well, I guess we can pray. Please win this battle. Oh, it seems like you win this battle. Win this battle, win this battle, win this battle. Okay, do not let him escape. Chase him and defeat him. Come on, you can catch him, I believe in you. Oh, I would like to believe in you. He will make a mistake sometimes. From Count Christopher about your misdeeds. You may call yourself a Catholic, but your actions prove that you do not truly follow the path of God. Right behind the mask of Catholic Christianity, you have no ship is doing. Are you fucking kidding me? That fucking asshole got me excommunicated. Count Christopher, we will have some very, very impressive words once we are, you know, amongst ourselves. In my fucking dungeon. I can fucking tell you that much. Instructor has recently been excommunicated, damaging their standing in the eyes of the faith. Yeah, thanks very much. Revoke title. You do not have limited crown authority or better. You can have limited crown authority though. Because then I will take my title. And revoke title, the country of castle, revoke title. And now you shall rot in my prison. Can we do something horrible to you? Torture him. Move to dungeon. First, let's move into the dungeon. Then we're going to torture him. Might discover a secret. Cryptobook has on those about one. We lose some stress, we gain some dread, and loses 25 million. Yeah, torture the loud. He deserves no less after this fucking nonsense. Now then, we need to regain control of the countries. Again, also you hate me. Why? Because I'm excommunicated? Yeah. I figured. Okay, but that's basically all we have to do. We have to regain country control, but apart from that, we should be making a nice amount of money now. Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. Might look innocent. It can separate flesh from bones just as well as a knife. True, Christopher is about to experience. He'll be sleeping on his stomach for quite some time. Ah. That one's gonna be destroyed in a year. God fucking thank you for that. The Major Stefan of Muddingen expects a position. Well, I mean, you hate me just the same. But at least, hey, my leech doesn't hate me that much. Oh, I ransom you off. Well, we have once again regained control of the land. In my pursuit to get into our good sides. Rabam, we use our skills. And we're gonna upgrade all of the good things so that we get even more rich. Ah. What are you? Witch, herbalist, temperate, lazy, and just. Interesting combination. Good choice. Was great, wasn't it? Yes, I know I'm good at what I'm doing. Okay, Marburg has almost been pacified. Next we need to pacify Kassel after that. Then we're probably gonna have to lay low for a bit because, well, we are pretty much the most hated man around here. Also, we're kinda excommunicated, which is... Thanks, Leech! We can try to escape from prison, though. Freedom. I spent many days planning my escape, thinking about the best course of action and road of escape. It all amounts to nothing. There was one day the guard simply forgets to lock the door, staggering away without looking back, to disappear into the hills surrounding King Minghen's castle. I finally dare to hope. He just imprisoned me 1 month, the next month I just walk out. Going like, well, it's your own bloody fault, isn't it? Okay, we might want to sway him a bit. Because I think otherwise we're gonna get into some trouble. Really, really quickly. I mean, to be fair, I could really not help it with this particular nonsense. I mean, what was I supposed to do? I couldn't just, you know, sit and let him take over. That wasn't an option. So what was I supposed to do, you know? Because these are dead. Or death, basically. Graceful, critically failed seduce schemes. Graceful recovery. I mean, he is good at scheming, so why not make more use of that? Oh no, my sponge on a stick was destroyed. Month. Rambaldo, Count Radov's suffragan bishop, has been digging up spurious contracts and fabricated histories. Now Count Radov dares act as if all demands a legitimate claim on the country of Kassel. Count Radov of Gleichenstein. He does not have the necessary power nor backing to attack me. After my father. Personality about himself to go. Tempts him, humble, trusting marriage, or beast road. Remove her back from the line of succession. If I do that, then my next son here would actually be the one to go. Do I have somebody who can teach you how to be good at this? Really doesn't seem like it, does it? I can still think about it for a while. For the moment, we kinda need to lay low, though. I'm somewhat hated. A position an act of contribution to have your accumulation lifted. You have sinful traits. What sinful traits do I have? Oh yeah, I'm lustful. Oops. I'd kindly forgotten about that. You're like, me sinful? You must be dreaming, I'm not sinful. Do no more than it's necessary. And heals me. A stranger from a strange land heals me. More trustworthy than all of the others. That's saddening as fuck. Let's see, we have some light footmen, we have some armored footmen, pikemen are good against cavalry, bowmen are good against skirmishers. I could get some pikemans. We have light footmen and armored footmen. Getting some pikemen in the mix would probably not be a bad idea. Tempting. On the other side, the bowmen are pretty damn cheap. Probably not a bad idea to have them around at the max size. To discourage anyone from actually making use of their claims. This morning had a delightful encounter with a charming young servant. We joked, we laughed, and we parted with glad hearts. Only because I made the effort to be somewhat more personable. Perhaps I could apply this mode of flirtatious confidence to more than just my personal affairs. Yes, I suppose I would make a bit more an eye contact. Just a bit more stress, but then again. Position is martial. Right, that's neat. Let's make sure he likes us so that he doesn't suddenly imprison us again. I'd like to avoid prison. Prison life is not for me. I've seen the light. Oh dearest of lords of mine. Now then you make the country of Kassel knights and compliant. Everybody hates me. Attempted to murder me. Don't remember having attempted to murder you. Oh, right, wait, that was my previous one, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm almost sorry about it. Okay, you want a place, but I don't have a place for you. You want a place too? You all hate me greatly, and I don't see why I should actually take the fucking risk. We could try to grow a country a bit, but then again it gives me bits and pieces here and there, and that's not really satisfying. I should probably wait and make things nice and easy. Oh, the Duke of Thuringia. Playing nice and easy. Look, you actually got a place that suits you. Isn't that nice? Nobody's saying I wouldn't take care of my bloody bitch people. Even if they're busy bitching and moaning most profoundly. We're going for city planning? Yes, we are. We definitely need city planning. Try to make a good argument. Nice. We have the king somewhat persuaded. Concedes his banishment reason on you, concedes a title revocation reason on you. He will not accept though. Not yet, that is. We will get him there. Surely, in a while. No, he's dead. That is definitely not good. Well, you at least like me, so that makes you a lot more suited for this position than anyone else at this particular point. I can get him to like me even more. Definitely need to sway him a bit more. Maybe we can arrange a marriage. Between my son and them. Maybe we can arrange a few more of them. Culture, your grandson. Look, I have a grandson. Yeah, you wouldn't banish somebody who is that much married to you. A half-brother. My implaceable... Yes, I am. I am valued like shit, hopefully. But me, I'm a valuable one. You want my help? You want my gratefulness? You want all of it? You will not banish me from my lands. You will not revoke my titles. Neo-Bavarian. Oh god, the Bavarians are spreading. That ain't good. It is indeed not good. The Rhinelander, oh boys. It's spreading. Wait, the madness is spreading everywhere. Dark Knight can truly make the shadows in my castle always come alive. Perceived risk for unsanctioned visitors. Rise ever higher, every unguarded corner spotted. We're good enough at this. I mean, enough people have a good enough reason to murder me. Yeah, Hartman can visit. My leech incites me to such blinding rage that some days I can scarcely remember why we fought. It is little now, I hold his wife. I'm a cinder in my embrace, a passion of flame. Soon between my snatched smiles and some well-paid gossips. Main Heart shall now. I'll make sure that Main Heart knows. Why are you trying to piss him off? Don't try to piss him off. We're trying to appease him, for fuck's sake. He has a fucking reason to revoke my title. I don't think I want to piss him off, or even more. Game. Okay, let's make sure that does not happen. Oh, and another 150 to build this one up. Hey, we can at least pay for many things. Mother of Count Walter. Isn't that the one I murdered? Or have in my prison? Oops. Did I just push your mother into drought for the causes? Yes. Yes, I did. Yeah, not allow any insubordination. We have a bit of a problem with that. The sun is just barely illuminated, and Falky and I are pressed close. Our lips are all but meeting. Night air is cool. She feels molten to the touch, and the breath comes in short, ragged gasps. Just about the worst possible moment, my courtier strides into the room, already at full bluster. Hey, Duke, we must discuss my... Am I really busy fucking my spy master too? Well, let's take both for a tumble. It worked. I can get away with some nonsense, apparently. It's good to be Duke. Also, that was a nice challenge, wasn't it? Over the years, I've seen a great deal of portraits from various noblewomen. Both foreign and local, of course. Now they have mostly gathered dust and somatic. Yeah, let's be picky about our partners. We are not gonna fuck everything. Even though he is trying really hard to fuck everything. Yeah, well done one. Better. Now then. Well, good. Well, good indeed. Sure, let's help him. So to find his perfect match, I must know more about his preference. Discreetly observing his actions, God, I could get a glimpse at it. He is lustful, lazy, and honest. Practitioner of either body or temperament. Now that I'm a little more acquainted with muscle design, I've made a list of potential matches. Bilderberg. Yeah, sure. A thrilling hunt. That sounds like something you would do. Seems like the Angkor event did not kill the budding feelings between them. Nice. Now I've become a seducer. Apparently. It's not like I'm actively in the business of trying to seduce people, mind you. Okay, that is done. Then we have 2 more buildings here and 3 more buildings here that require my attention. Now, what does it mean to be a seducer? fertility and attraction opinion. Basically, it makes it easier to fuck people. Say, would you consider pardoning me yet? You will not. And if I give you this, will you like me more? He does. 69 even. Now, might you be willing to forgive and forget? No, but we're at 11, so if we can actually sway him a bit, should be able to get forgiveness. And Sheamus blood, but they may be able to use this against me. I played him like a fiddle against each other, and they're not even knowing it. Can imprison criminals. Your wife and court physician. Yeah, I'm sure I'm still not gonna imprison her. She's a known criminal, a fornicator. She has quite literally fornicated with you, you idiot. Don't fucking imprison her over that. Oh, for fuck's sake. He's like, yes, she's a fornicator. How do you know that? Well, I'm the one she fornicated with. It's a bold statement. A very bold statement to make. Not one I'm, however, willing to take. Still the head? Yes, we're still the head. Culture head, of course. Some life choices, though. What? Not your master anymore. How dare he indeed? Just as after we have given him a nice thing, nice artifact even. That artifact actually I liked. Huh. We're really trying our best here to get him. But it's hard. It's really hard. He's resisting like a fucking leash. Minus 16 still. I mean, we are getting there. But, it's taking a while. Shit. Yeah, let's not question that. Let's just accept that she's pregnant. That's not my child. Oh shit. Getting drawn into wars, eh? Malish, 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 can I join your war? Nobody let me into the brothel tonight. Okay. How are we gonna do this nicely? Let's hope for the best. 8. We are so fucking close to get him to forgive and forget. Just a matter of time, is it? Let's keep that a secret. Yes, please. Because that is not going to work in my favor at all. Okay, yeah, the claim for the Kingdom of Bavaria actually goes splendidly well so far. This child was not meant to be. Shit. That's depressing. Oh, my rival has apparently died. It's rather pleasant. Okay, let's attack the assholes who are trying to ruin my plans here. Can't really have that now, can we? Now they're getting chased around the place. We won the war! Yay! But they can't suspend my armies. Again. I hate it when a game does that. My liege loves me. Please, give my sins, Father, for I am not guilty of any of them. Your place just to find myself swayed by your arguments. That you pardon you of any and all current crimes and the eyes of the kingdom of East Francia. In perpetuity. Shall remain a free man. Just took a prison break and other such nonsense to get to this point. Ah, God bless the king. But literally in this case. It was a bit of a dangerous gamble there, to be fair. Well then, what else is going on? It looks like you're gonna lose this war, my little lady. The same if somebody were to just sit around and do nothing about it. Wouldn't it be? Sure, learn from your bar. And let's not be hasty here. Not overly hasty, at least. Nice amount of money for that, isn't it? Still not enough though, mind you. Do not respite your cleric opinion from torturing or executing others. That's useful. Pretty sure I have somebody sitting in my dungeon that just waits for me to torture him again. Isn't that right? Oh no, he died. That's rather sad. I really wish I could have tortured him a bit more before he dies. But oh well, what can you do? What can I petition you for? What will this do? You decline the threat posed by the realm's neighbors. Draw attention to the Kingdom of Losrangri and the risk posed to my lands. I must refuse your request. Alas, we tried our best. Now I only need to get the Pope to like me again. But only at minus 60. We're getting there. Very slowly though. Bit of a hassle, to put it mildly. Ah. Spy Master, eh? What a fitting title. And I'm still the culture head of the Germans. I'm still fascinated by city planning. That is good. It's really good. Because we damn well need that. If we want to build something up, like a new thing. Yeah, pretty much all the things are. It'll probably take 25 years. Well, nobody said that's a small time investment. We will be endorsed by the bishop in a while, if we can sway him a bit more. Well, all in due time, I'd say. All in due time. For the moment, build up buildings so we can actually afford to raise our armies and, you know, not get starved to death. Because that is quite the possible answer. Ah, all of my enemies are dying. Of course. Why? How? Even? Duke Hartmann II of Hesse has found peace in Christ's embrace at 70 years of age. He died of old age. Branded a heretic by the church, he will surely suffer for his sins. Duke Rudolf ascends his throne, having mastered many skills, but admired by many. No, diplomacy, eh? Let's see, you're a pretty damn good diplomat, Corsilda of Solms. And you're a decent marshal. Stiffen. You all gained that position. At least we have some decent people. We still need to sway our bishop. Okay, which title to hold? County of Marburg, the County of Nassau, which means... yeah, Fulda and Kassel have once again fallen to my enemy. It's also an act of tyranny, which is a bit of a problem. I mean, I still have Marburg and Nassau directly, so that means we are making a good amount of money. Does that really matter? Okay, let's not petition the leash, but at least pay homage. Hail the king and all of that. We need a new spy master, always great. And we have the ability to get a new dynasty. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Chance of reinforcing congenital traits, chance of inheriting. I mean, I kind of want to go there. Make it easier for my children to learn the good things that we have in our bloodline. For the moment, though, I kind of have to think about what to do about my vassal. Well, at least he likes me, which makes him a good, relatively good choice. Count Wolfgang of Kempten and Count Emmerich of Burgau. Oh, with a bit of advice, Hevil and helpful. We can probably take him out if worst comes to worst. I mean, I can claim the title for myself. Cost me like 150, which I can't. Shit. The renown is not good enough. Well, is there anything else we can do? I guess I can build up my barracks, which basically doubles the amount of troops I get, almost, from it. Did not actually see that coming. Chancellor, eh? Sure, I shall be a Chancellor. We're gonna try to play this life nice. I mean, he's already 50, so, you know, his life is not really that long. Hey Pope, can you give me some money, please? Thanks, Pope. I will use it wisely. Which reminds me, since you are there, you don't have any children yet, do you? No, you're just 14. Well, Leech, do you have anything to offer? Let's arrange a marriage between... one of my own and one of your own. Get us really ingrain ourselves into his family line. Stuart, granddaughter. My granddaughter and your... we don't have anything to offer. Your grandson and Princess Amelberg of East Francia. And do I have another grandson? I have a half-brother to offer. Okay, they are related. Well, that explains why you wouldn't want to do this. Like, why would you just not accept it? So, East Francia has grown really, really strong. I don't think Lothringia has much of a chance here. Do you want one of my grandchildren? I don't think you have anything to offer actually in that direction. What about West Francia? He would almost accept it. No, just almost though. anything else we can do at this point in time? Honestly, I don't really feel like it. Yeah, he's under it now. But as soon as he's an adult, things are gonna get dicey. Very much so. Yes, I really wish my build would stop dying all the bloody time. That would be most pleasant. Another 225. Well, it's going to not go as fast as I had hoped. Blessed are the meek. Well, she's humble now. That's good. What's the position powerful vessel on the council? Oh, that is the affection. Why am I not surprised? I mean, I guess we can try to sway him, but if he stops doing nonsense. I don't really want to go to war just yet. Actually, I do have 2 adult children already. All the way down there, though. Basically, I could gain like 3 parts of Augsburg Duchy. It's not bad. How many troops do we have? 2,466. We are at war. Artificial nonsense, though. I mean, if I get this one. If we were to get this one. Could potentially help the family get that squared away. It's dangerous, to put it mildly. They're probably gonna be quite strong. Or maybe actually not so much, now that I look at it. The Duchy of Westphal, that's a large duchy, to put it mildly. Not really that uninteresting. Plus you have to deal with internal things, like that faction growing in my side. That's basically, for the moment, biggest problem we have. Let's be generous leech for a while. And also I kinda decided to be nice. Learn from the best, bitch. I'm far better at this than you. Berries are almost upgraded. Neat. Okay, we're missing a lot of things to actually upgrade this further. I guess this is the last one we need then. That should also help us keep the faction, you know, reasonably down. Let's see, you are compassionate, temperate, yeah, you're kind heart already mentioned. I mean, he's still not willing to, you know, do what I tell him to. We're getting there. I don't really care if they settle anywhere, as long as they don't settle right next to me, because they're not the nicest of neighbors, to put it mildly. It's putting it very mildly, honestly. Are you good at anything? Don't really have a good position for you. Hey, Pope, can you give me some more money? Thanks, Pope. I'll totally use it wisely. Also, he's kinda, you know, happy with where he is. Don't think he's going to do anything horrible. Trapped in a cocktail, they're trying to steal from the travel chest. Oh no. Sure, become deceitful. It's not gonna bite me in the ass in a few years' time, now is it? No, of course not. I shall believe that it is not going to happen. Bold assumptions. Bold assumptions indeed. We're making a nice amount of prestige at this point. That was the word I'm looking for. Also, my family line has spread rather far, haven't they? Janice is no longer pays unnoticed. He's testing my limits. He was sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. No, I failed to manipulate him. That's not good. Oh, let's educate the girl. Gonna bite me in the ass at all. Greatness awaits you, Elga. As a deceitful, ambitious person, eh? Oh boy. It's one hell of a combination. I mean, I don't really have a choice here. I'm gonna piss them off. And suddenly I become a marshal. It's not good. Hail the queen. Wait, the queen? And we have a queen now. That's new. That's putting it mildly. You know, he does love me, so he should not be in affection against me. That's good. Very good even. We have discovered mods. That's good. Won't help me much, but we can now potentially build castles. Well, I can't build them here though. I think we can build one in... Yeah, we can. If we have the money, we can build one in Marburg. Let me take a look at the time though. Oh yeah, I should probably take a break and then come back to play some Grandia. This game really takes up a lot of time, to be fair. Oh, we're getting eaten up by Bavaria of all things. Let's become lazy. Be strong. Don't follow it. Servant of the Horn God. Mice in the dark, I'm immediately overwhelmed by an ominous feeling. Someone watching me. Are you ready to embrace the truth, Rudolph? Sit up, suddenly completely awake. Walk around the source of the unfamiliar man's voice, but they're only shadows. What God offers you is blessing. Will you accept it? With all my heart. I have become a witch. Wasn't my wife also a witch? Only not his wife. I'm second in line for the country of Fulda, and I'm second in line for the country of Kassel. %5 chance here, no way in hell that happens. At least the land will not be lost. An outsider at least. Running its way, dearest Queenie. Who just removed me from my post. And she's part of my dynasty. I mean, I guess in one way. We are the top dogs in the country for now. We do need more money though. Like 160 coins more. You're still not really good at what you're doing. He's a learned man, it's all nice in theory, but yeah, you want me as a steward? Sure. It's also reducing my stress, which is neat. And so hopefully won't die of it very soon. My steward died. Might not be the best choice for the job, but you are a powerful vessel. I'll take it. That thing really lasts a long, long time, doesn't it? shall become humble. Yes, yes. I can make the Pope give me more money, because the Pope loves me. Apparently. I finally built my castle. I mean, I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait this one out. We're gonna wait until my castle is built. And then we're gonna end it. Then I'm gonna take a short break, go around refilling my diverse set of coffee pots and whatnot. Then we're gonna be back. Ho ho ho. Use it to further the country. Oh yes. Let's not waste our money. We're waiting for our grand project to be finished. Yeah, it's probably nothing important. Peace has returned to the lands. At least Francia has lost a lot of land to Bavaria. Impressive. 4 more years. 3 more years. We'll actually see this. I mean, I'm 62 at this time. Could die. Let's become a witch. Yeah. Can't really afford it. I need my money to come in undisturbedly. Okay, let's save for a while. Bow to my power. Save the books. And she's happy with me. Can declare war on the Queen of Bavaria. What do I have in claims? The country of Burgau, Augsburg, and Kempten. I do have the manpower. Really don't feel like it, honestly. Seems like a bit too much of a risk, honestly, to take. Understand. Soon, Tim. Soon, Tim. She has learned diplomacy. A very good skill, I'd say. Must be strong and resist the impulses. Do not do it. Do not expose yourself as a witch. The church doesn't like that. I mean, the whole trusting thing is probably biting me in the ass a bit. At least I'm not excommunicated. You traitor! Don't dethrone the queen. She really, really likes me. Also, she's of my dynasty, so fuck you. Fuck you most royally. Actually, are lucky in knights. I'm sure that problem will solve itself. Give it enough time. We are progressing towards noteworthy at a slow rate. Very slow rate, but we're getting there. So we are distinguished. Cousin released, cousin imprisoned. Well, did he and his have got to Brazilianism? Twisted Mockery is dead. Fools. Boom. We have a new castle called Nida. It is ours. Which makes this province even more valuable than this one. I think here we could also... No, you have a temple, so you would need to build a city first. And up here we have temple, city. So here you could actually build another castle. I mean, I could build another castle, but sort of a pricey project. I guess we begin by building fields again. Why are you trying to change number? What are you trying to do? Yeah, let's quickly build this up and then we're gonna take a break for good. I'll probably go and get myself something to eat and stuff, so around about an hour break. I'm not good at it, but I will allow it. Also, it really doesn't pay much in the way of actual taxation yet. I mean, it's kind of understandable that we wouldn't be that far ahead. No things considered. I can declare an assload of wars. But oh well, what can you do? Everything goes most swimmingly. Swimmingly and easily. So we hope. Battlement innovation. Yeah, I don't think we have that for a long, long while. It's gonna take years, decades even. Now it appears that this age may be coming to an end, as cultural differences and clan rivalries have led to the rise of disparate Danish, Swedish and Norwegian identities amongst them. Oh my god, they have found themselves. I found more what things I'd think about that. The Burgro claim on the county of Augsburg. I should help you with that. Even though I don't want to, mind you. fucking resist your impulses, man. Don't get stressed over every bloody thing. Alright, let's conquer the country. Make it fast, because we're fucking losing money while we're doing it. Pastoral lands. It only takes me 2 years to build. Oh, they tried again and they failed most horribly. From puppeteer to puppet. To great surprise, has managed to enlist one of the others to help her out with the task. When I attempted to finish it properly together, it became apparent I had asked for too much. I didn't even complain about the execution. Oh, god damn it. Well, I can't get married again because my wife is dead. Well, that's a bit of a problem. I've been ingrained so far into their basically loins that I have actually reached a point where it's impossible for me to do things. Between me and you have plenty no one to offer. What about Lothrangia? And he also rather less interested. They decline too. That's great. How about Aquitaine? Seeing just how bloody good of a fucking diplomat I am, I was assuming this would go a bit more swimmingly. -1. Oh boy. So they're not a choice. How about Italy? You're still a kingdom, aren't you? Christ. Well, I tried my best as to find a suitable partner like this, so I guess we will use this one. Well, I'll try my bestest, but can't really do shit. Sometimes the life just isn't gonna work for you. Well, we helped you catch that. Hope you will be grateful in the near future about it, because, well, that was a pain in the ass. That's putting it mildly. Such a pain in the ass, though. Well, what can you do? Just sometimes have to accept things. The Pope is really willing to give me money, though. All the bloody time. First translation of Countess Clementinia. Countess Clementinia becomes your vassal. Burn. I mean, why not? Let's call everybody to war. Raise all armies and march down to burn. Burn them. Greetings, cousin. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to my little war council. Our power will be immeasurable. Basically, half the country is marching on my orders. They will be overwhelmed most brutally for this. Euphemia. Sure. Very German name. Get that one like a million times. You basically can't pass the street without running into an Euphemia. Of course. Truly a master diplomat. I have died. He died of old age. An inveterated diplomat. There was no argument he could not peacefully resolve. Duke Marquardt ascends to the throne, prone to rage. Marquardt enemies and vassals alike are likely to die a horrible death. Okay, we once again lost things. Back to the beginning again, is it? But I'm apparently not married. Why am I not married? Duchy of West Franconia. That seems useful. It does, however, irk me that we just lost the barony of Markburg, including the castle holding that we were just building up. When the discontent falls, let's immediately start swaying him. That's however smart very much that we lost that. That hurts me quite a bit more than anything else. Yeah, I guess that's the life. Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. Maybe the problem is we can't really build this up anymore. Without city planning, we can't even build a fucking temple. Get alone the castle. Yep. Not good at all. I mean, I'm still going for the city planning thing, but it will be another 10 years before we see that. Yeah, it's plotting it nicely. Well then, East Francia, you are in a strange position. You have weakened quite severely over the time. This is where we shall end it. We shall make a nice little save. And, well, as I kind of said, I will take a break here. We'll probably be gone for roughly an hour or so. Refill everything, get something to eat, get shit done. Then we'll be back with the most likely grand finale of the Grandia series. So, for the moment I shall bid you adieu, very much so. And, well, thanks for dropping by. It is, as always, highly appreciated. As for easily nameable ones, I have none to see. So we shall once again address more lurking kind of people. They shall be very much patting themselves on the back, because they've done a good job, of course. A very good job. Kill the queen. And as I said, I shall be back in an hour. Maybe a bit more, depending a bit on how long preparations take. And I do have to check a few emails, but yeah, shouldn't take that long. All things considered.